What is up, you guys? Glitchiz here, coming at you with another Dauntless video. But first, if you enjoy quality gaming content or informational videos like the one I'm posting today, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my future uploads. That being said, in today's video, I wanted to give you guys a full rundown of all of the updates that are coming with patch 1.5.5 that'll be dropping this Thursday at the reset. So let's get right into it. First off, and obviously most important, is we have private hunting grounds coming. Thanks to player feedback, you can now choose to start a private hunt on any hunting grounds island. A private hunt will allow only the slayers in your current party onto the island, even if that's just you. Get out there and face the Shattered Isles alone or with your closest friends. So long time coming, we've been waiting for this for a while, but we do have private hunting grounds dropping this Thursday, so really cool there. Moving on, we got some big adjustments to player disconnect issues. We've implemented the second round of fixes to reduce player disconnects. Last patch, we reduced the disconnection rate by 75%, and this patch should improve this number even further. We will continue to improve performance across all platforms, so big fixes there, really good. Moving on to quality of life, the main gameplay change is player projectiles now pass through the ice wall from Urska's weapon legendary ability. Before, any ranged attack like repeaters and stuff like that couldn't shoot through it, so now that's been fixed, so really good change there. For audio adjustments, they added another variation of the frost biome music. Entering a frost biome will randomly select one of the two variations. And lastly, the Torgadoro, Agaris, Shroud, and Urska mastery cards now play their behemoth roar when the behemoth mastery icon is selected, so that's kind of a cool UI fix. For other UI issues, they added a quick new chat option to let you call out your frost escalation avatar. Remember to call dibs, so for people that can't type or chat quickly, looks like we have a new quick chat option to call out which avatar you want to use, so that's pretty cool. As for trials, behemoth starting positions are now always fixed on the trials island until players enter the arena. This is pretty big because a lot of the top trials options, for people that don't know, were based on the positioning of the behemoth at the start of the match. So there was times where you waited 10 plus seconds before you jumped on the Aether vent to start the mission just so the behemoth was in the perfect position. Now it looks like all the starting positions are fixed, so you can just jump right in and start the fight right away. So that's pretty cool. Moving on to balance changes, we have an update to the Warpike. They reduced the warm-up time on the Warpike's concussive payload animation. And for gameplay, they decreased GRUK-GRUKS damage by 50%. So it looks like the Warthogs are getting a bit of a nerf. Moving on to bug fixes, they improved performance and escalation hunts across all platforms, especially the Nintendo Switch. I know a lot of people that I was playing with recently were having connection issues and whatnot when playing on Nintendo Switch, so it's good that they got that updated. Implemented the second round of fixes to reduce player disconnects. They temporarily removed Koshai and Sportstruck Emermain shock visual effects to fix crashes on the Nintendo Switch. They fixed a crash on PC that would occur when opening the Slayer's Path menu. They fixed a crash on PC that occurred when interacting with the middleman. And lastly, they reduced the memory consumption across all platforms. Moving on to Behemoth changes. Looks like we only have one, and it's Nasher. The Deep Frost Nashers are now the same size as Flameborn Nashers. Deep Frost Nashers will no longer feel insecure. Deep Frost Nashers' shoulder slam moves now apply damage consistently. They adjusted the area of effect for Deep Frost Nasher's slam attacks to more accurately sync with its animations. And lastly, the Lesser Nasher no longer has a question mark icon stuck on the compass during the encounters, so it should just pop up automatically if one's available. Moving on to gameplay, the Urska weapon's legendary ability no longer causes frost behemoths to be chilled. So before, even the frost behemoths could be slowed down with that ability. Apparently they're negating that effect for just the frost behemoths, which kind of makes sense, I guess. Teleport attacks such as the Malkirian weapon's legendary ability will no longer cause a behemoth to retreat and heal when hit. So that's pretty good if you're going to jump really quickly within the hunting grounds. You don't have to worry about them going regaining health right at the start of the fight. For environmental fixes, players will no longer get stuck floating in the air when jumping on a ledge. And lastly, they fixed various cases of broken geometry collision across all the hunting grounds. Only got a few more here. For UI, the die category for heroic behemoth has been renamed to behemoths to better reflect that these dies can come from non-heroic behemoths now. We did just get a bunch of heroic dies in the form of a rumor, so it makes sense that they're updating this. It is now clearly communicated in the quest tracker if a current quest requires you to return to Ramsgate. Quests that require players to slay a behemoth multiple times will now display the proper objectives in the quest tracker. If a party disbands in the hunting grounds, players will no longer see each other on their compasses. They fixed a bug where the wrong message would display for players who were blocked from buying tonics due to not having the proper requirements. They fixed a bug where the Ironhide pylon had an incorrect text description. You will once again see a pop-up screen when a weapon is reforged that shows its current level and the number of the Aether Hearts gained. They fixed a bug where the quest from the Embers would highlight every weapon in the crafting screen, not just the Ember main weapons that satisfy the quest requirement. And lastly, Frost escalations now properly count for quest, escalation game, and the Apex Predator. Moving on to audio changes, the Slayer's Path nodes now make a sound when unlocked. And lastly, the combat music will not switch randomly while fighting more than one behemoth in the escalation. And last but not least, for Ramsgate changes, they removed all traces of winter from Ramsgate, including Max's reindeer horn until next year. So it looks like all the snow and stuff's going to be melted. They added the proper Urska helmet to the Forge's armor display. They replaced the Paladin of Vilmark chest piece at the Forge's armor display with the new version that they introduced in 1.5.3, so it doesn't have the ribbons anymore, it'll have the VFX animation. They increased the scale of the sigil on the Paladin's beacon fabric. And lastly, they reduced the interaction range for Arcandrew and moved him further from the Lantern Attunement device interaction range. No one puts Arcan in a corner except us. So yeah, not too many crazy updates this time around, but the big things to take away from it is we've got private hunting grounds coming on Thursday, and then just a few weeks from that, we've got the Radiant season starting at the beginning of April. We've got the Springtide event coming as well. Assuming that'll be maybe the following week. But yeah, really cool changes here. But yeah, if you guys found this video informative, be sure to hit that like button, comment down below. I appreciate your guys' feedback. And as always, if you're not already a member of the Glitch Gang, be sure to join the Discord, links down below, and be sure to turn on the notifications and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Hope you guys had a great day, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Later. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. Also, if you're looking to join a killer community of like-minded gamers, then be sure to click the link in the description and join the Glitch Gang Discord server. We continue to grow every day, and it's filled with all your favorite game discussion channels, as well as several LFG channels to help you find that perfect group for your next hunt or raid. Lastly, if you're new to the channel and want to keep up to date with all my future content, then consider hitting that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. Hope you all had a great day, and I will catch you on the next one.